Hey everybody, this is Aylad, and tonight, just for fun, just to kind of mess around, I guess, on the last day of the year, we are going to be streaming a little Star Maid. Not Star Maid. Whoa, jeez, look at that! I've already screwed up. We're going to be streaming a little Guild Wars. Let's see if my thumbnail is going to show up right. No, I don't think it is. Oh, well. Alright, so I haven't tried streaming Guild Wars before. I can only kind of assume that everything's going more or less the way I want it to. There are holiday events happening in the game that I'm not really going to, really not going to be participating in too much. The Winter's Day event is on. The Winter's Day finale doesn't start for almost 4 hours yet, and I'm not going to be streaming that long. But yeah, we're just going to be. I decided, just for kicks and giggles, we'd take a little shot at vanquishing some of the map in Tyria, in the Prophecies campaign. I've done a fair amount of vanquishing. Haven't really done too bad with that. Elonian Vanquisher, I've actually done. Canthan Vanquisher, I've pretty well taken care of. Not so much Tyrian Vanquisher though. How far am I? Not so far. Tyrian Vanquisher, yeah. I've got a little ways to go on that, but we're going to be making a little progress tonight, maybe. Assuming I don't completely screw everything up. Just for kicks and giggles, is there anything in particular any title that I should wear that would actually be helpful? Probably not. Yeah, not so much. There's no really regional bonuses here. Hey Bacon, how you doing? I'm a little out of practice in Guild Wars. I've just gotten back into it for probably a 2 or 3 year hiatus. So yeah. I'm just gonna wear People Know Me for no particular reason at all. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yep. So again, this is just for fun. Just to kind of spend the last 45 minutes or so of the new year, or of the old year rather. My time zone, we are at 11:14 right now. And I did want to talk while I play a little bit about some stuff that's coming up on my channel. Before I get started with that, let me see if I can handle recording and streaming at the same time. I've never actually tried to do that. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. As soon as I clicked it, OBS said encoding overloaded. So never mind. That's not happening. Yeah, I turn off recording and it takes away the message. So anyway, that's cool. We'll just do this as a stream, and I'll download the archive MP4 later. So here we are. I'm using a variation of the 7-hero support team. If anybody's curious about that, you can check it out on PDX Wiki. Wikia. Yeah, hey Bagan. Thank you for the New Year's greetings. So I haven't decided yet actually if I want to do a full-on New Year's resolution video, so this is probably going to be it. I might edit the archive stream down a bit later. Another car. I hate these guys, I really do. I remember that much. Like I say, I'm a little out of practice here, so y'all bear with me. Audio's a bit loud. Let me deal with this one. Is it just my voice audio, gameplay audio, sounds like a couple. Those two. Okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I was afraid it would be. Alright, let's see. Gameplay audio. Where's my setting? My camera's in there. Let's see. Just chop that down right about there. It's probably too low. It'll probably be alright though. Yeah, so going into the new year, few changes. Not changes exactly, but a few additions I want to make onto my channel. I want to explore gameplay. Okay, hopefully the new settings are better. Sorry. So going into the new year, I want to explore new genres or different genres of video. I'll still be doing my usual Let's Play type stuff. StarMade tutorials, StarMade streams, all that good stuff. The stuff that I love making and that has been drawing in the most views as well, which I'm so glad happens to be usually more or less the same thing. Little word of explanation about me as a YouTuber. I have said so many times that I'm only doing this for fun, and I'll stop doing it when it stops being fun. So it should be a pretty good indicator of how much fun I'm having that I want to ramp everything on my channel up. I put out 104 videos in 2017, not including this one, which to me kind of boggles the mind. Like, I can't believe I was actually able to produce that much content. That's across my Minecraft channel, which is now retired, and the Aylad Plays channel. But even if I had already... Jeez, this is... I can't even hear myself think. Let me turn down the volume a bit. Even if I had already retired... There we go. My Minecraft channel earlier, like, the same number of videos would have been produced, basically, because they just all would have been uploaded here. In any case, like, 104 videos. Like, I never thought that I would be that I would invest that much time into it. And I'm really, really happy with that, and I want to see if I can beat that number going into the new year. So I'm still going to do, anyway, yeah, so I'm still going to do all of the stuff that I've been doing all this time. I'm not changing anything in that respect. I'm about to die. Yeah. Sorry. Wow, train of thought just whoop, right out the window. These guys are putting up a tougher fight than I thought they would. Thoroughly enjoy it. Anyway, I guess that's what I'm saying. And when I stop, then I'm going to stop doing the videos. Right? I'm not trying to make a career out of this. So when I say that means I want to increase the number of videos that I'm doing, that basically means, yeah, I'm having a blast doing this. Like, I'm so fortunate in everything that's happened. I'm still a very small channel, and that doesn't bother me. Totally fine with that. I like knowing the people who pop into my chat when I'm streaming, like, hey Bacon, how you doing? Of course, I'm always hugely grateful to see new people too, but like if I had, you know, 10,000 followers, I probably wouldn't be able to like say, hey, I've seen that guy before, I know who that is, right? Having said all that, while I continue to produce the videos that I love producing and do the same stuff that I've been doing all this time, I also want to branch out into new experimental stuff. Things that other channels have been doing for a long time, in some cases, things that might be relatively new in general. Just me being crazy and trying something totally off the wall. And try to have a larger variety of stuff in my channel. For a long time, I envisioned this channel being pretty much a StarMade channel, and that robbed it actually of a lot of its fun. Like, I love StarMade, I do, but I already had a single-purpose Minecraft channel. I didn't necessarily want another single-purpose channel. Somebody can res Dunkaro, right? Good. Okay. What was I saying? So anyway, I'm sitting here playing Guild Wars, and I've kind of been obsessed a little bit with Guild Wars lately, and one of the things that I've been doing with it has been recording some ambient background videos. Basically, I find a safe place to stand, and I stand there for maybe 90 minutes or so, recording the background music and noises. And I'll probably do some that don't have any music to them as well. And, you know, it's kind of a peaceful background noise. Like, you're sitting at your computer, you don't really have the attention span to watch anything. Maybe turn on one of those and just have a little bit of pleasant sound in the background. You know, so that'll be new. Again, you know, this is not taken away from anything that people are used to seeing on my channel. It takes almost no time to edit one of these. They're so straightforward. There's no narration, so basically I do it all AFK. So it takes very little setup time. Just getting logged in and finding a safe place to stand in a game. So, you know, that'll be a new thing. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, but I've got a couple other kind of unusual genres of video that I'm going to be exploring. I don't know if all of them have been done before. Probably they all have. But they're new to me, at least. Again, a lot of background type stuff. So, you know, I kind of want to push the envelope and find new ideas and new things to do. I would really like to do a series of indie game reviews. Just like little one-offs, where I kind of take a game that maybe not a lot of people know about, do a little video reviewing it, post it on Steam reviews, you know, that kind of thing. So that's all, you know, that's all adding variety without taking out any of the old stuff. Now, in terms of taking out old stuff, some of y'all may have heard me say this in my recent 2017 recap video. The V for V 7 Days to Die server is gone. I was sad to see it go, but it wasn't a surprise because basically nobody, including me, was playing on it anymore. So that was unfortunate, but it doesn't mean it won't be revived at some point, but for the moment it's gone. So that content's out. At some point I might do a little series or mini-series just in single player in 7 days. And I had an invitation from somebody who's a Steam friend to do a collab with him, but I don't know that our schedules would ever be compatible, so who knows, right? It's a possibility, I guess. I'd totally be up for it. It's just, you know, scheduling. What else? I I don't think I've actually mentioned this before. The V4V Minecraft SMP server is gone. At least temporarily. Again, nobody was playing on it. It wasn't worth the money that was being put into the hosting. So it's out. So Minecraft for me is on indefinite hold. I love Minecraft, and you know, they've got some exciting new updates planned if y'all have been following the news with that. And so it's entirely possible that I'll be doing some kind of Minecraft stuff in the near future. Or, well, near future, I don't know. But at some point this year. I'm definitely open to it. I have to want to, you know, I have to have the motivation to. Because again, why do I do this? I do this because it's fun. That's it. It's the only reason. Okay. I hate Stone Summit. I really do. That guy didn't last all that long. Carver's about to go down. Bye-bye, buddy. Look, I've never been particularly good at this game, but I gotta say, I love playing Mesmer. As far as actual Guild Wars content, like, yeah, I'm having a blast playing it now. I'm undecided whether I want to actually make anything out of it on my channel other than the ambience videos. It's a possibility. Playing against Mesmers is less fun. There we go. He's down. Let's see, what else? I'd really love to be doing some StarMade survival-y type stuff on a server. That kinda, in a big way, depends on the new update finally getting released. I'm getting increasingly... How do I want to put this so it doesn't make me sound like I'm some kind of a toxic lowlife? I'm getting increasingly less optimistic that the new power update is going to be out anytime soon. I was thinking about it. Like, the last stream that I did last week, we were kind of looking at the new power stream feature, mechanic. Supposedly I was playing a pre-release for the power update. But clearly what I'm used to calling pre-release is not what Shine is calling pre-release. I guess coming out of the Minecraft world, like, pre-release is everything's finished, we're just ironing out the last few bugs. And then Shine comes out with a pre-release and they're like, okay, well here's a pre-release. And I'm like, alright, it's going to be very soon. And then they come out with the second version of the pre-release, and here's an entirely new feature that changes everything about the way shipbuilding actually works. That we haven't seen before, hasn't been tested at all. Doesn't even have all the graphics in. That's not what I call a pre-release, so I don't think we're as close to a release as the pre-release status would suggest. I'm not putting StarMade on pause for that. I'm going to continue doing my streams. I'm still loving it. Like, I'm loving working with all the new stuff. I'm not angry or anything stupid like that, but I'm losing hope as far as timely release schedules. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all stuff that's kind of going on with my channel in the new year. 2018. Jeez, somebody's robbing me of all my energy. Oh, it's the Stone Summit idiots. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Party wipe. There we are. I hate Stone Summit. Did I mention that already? I've been saying this for months, and I really do mean it. I've got some Elite Dangerous content planned. It's not ready yet. That's why I keep saying it, and I haven't made good on it yet. So there's that. That's something we can look forward to. I've got something that's so early on. Probably of about 8 videos or so. I've only got one actually recorded, let alone edited. But I've got something else that's coming eventually. That's completely different from anything I've done on my channel before. Let's see. Let's go up this way and see what we find. So, obviously, since we're vanquishing, we are doing this in hard mode. And sometimes I get a little bit frustrated with hard mode's drop rates. Big reason, actually, why I'm doing vanquishing is because enemies are supposed to be dropping Winter's Day items, event items. Now, I'd like to collect as many candy cane shards as I can for the finale. And I'm not getting any. I've gotten one fruitcake. It's literally the only non-gold item I've even picked up. That kind of sucks. This is pretty. Hey. Oh, jeez. No! There we go. Grab a quick screenshot here. Yeah. I love Guild Wars. I've said before, it's one of my favorite games ever. Like, it's so good. The story, just in Guild Wars Prophecies, the original, just the story is freaking amazing. Once you add in all the expansions, it just gets more and more epic, and then there's free content that was added toward the end of its life cycle. It's a lot of fun, and very, very challenging. There's a lot here. What's a Grawl Crone? What kind of... Ooh, Necromancer. Nice. Chillblades I don't think are a spell, are they? I think they're a skill. Yeah, no, it's a spell. I'm wrong. Cool. Back when Guild Wars was new, it was the first and continues to be the only major MMO that I've ever, well, that I've ever really taken seriously. Now, Guild Wars 2 I played for a while, but still, that's Guild Wars series. But Guild Wars 2 just does not measure up to the original. No way, no how. It does not compare. The versatility of the hundreds of spells, the massive landscapes. Like, you can't beat this game. Darn near everything is just really polished and done. Well, except some of the landscapes, I guess, but every now and then you hit an invisible wall that's kind of irritating. Anyway, local time, it's 11:37. We are mostly... Ooh, that's a boss. We are mostly just counting down to midnight. I don't know how long I'm going to stream after that. Been up pretty late a lot lately. I wish I had a signet of capture. Well, he's a warrior, so I wouldn't be able to get anything off him anyway. Intricate growl necklace. I don't think I have any particular use for those. Jeez. Come here, crone. Oh, you know, I never cast this. So, yeah, New Year's resolutions that maybe don't have anything to do with YouTube specifically. This year, in my primary Instagram account, Aylad Plays, which is where I post all the variety screenshots, I posted 300 separate posts. There's actually more than that in terms of actual images, because a lot of them were multi-image posts. I've got a few videos, all that good stuff. That dude's gonna need to come down. So that was really good. Now, again, I want to keep that up. Really enjoy doing Instagram. It's not a huge part of my daily routine. Easy to do, and I get a lot of satisfaction out of posting almost on a daily basis. On my secondary Instagram account, which I just started this year, ooh, look at that. I've got, I want to say 145. I don't need that. 145-ish post. Which is pretty impressive. I only started it in August. That's Commander Aylad. That's dedicated to space games like Elite Dangerous. I've posted a lot of old X3 reunion screenshots that I found on an old laptop. Stuff like that. So it's been pretty fun. I'm probably not going to be able to keep up that kind of a schedule in the new year on that one. But hopefully I will on my primary account, Aylad Plays. Twitter. Twitter's dangerous, guys. There's so much crap on there. So much frustration. Basically... Let's see, is there another fierce anywhere? Basically, I get political on Twitter. if you've stuck around my channel for a while, you know I don't get political in my videos. But Twitter is like saturated with politics, and it's kind of hard to stay out of it. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to be less political on Twitter. Doubt very seriously if I could keep a resolution to give up politics completely, but it would be better for my blood pressure and probably better for my follower count if I stayed away from it a little bit more than I do. Alright, coming up into the shadows. I don't remember exactly what these guys are called. So that's something that needs to happen. It's just kind of me staying away from certain topics on Twitter. Other than that, I want to continue to tweet regularly and kind of grow my following on there. Oh, I didn't notice there was a boss with him. That's good. Alright, outside of internet and social media life, I read, what was it? 5,400 and something pages in 2017. I would like to beat that total plop in 2018. A friend of mine has gotten me into a series called the Mistborn series by, what's his name? Brandon Sanderson. Really well-written series, really grips you. Really interesting magic system there. I love fantasy anyway, but this one is really inventive and unique. Which is a little more rare than it ought to be. So that's really cool. I'll be working my way through that series this year. At least the original Mistborn trilogy, at the very least. I'm trying to finish up the Harry Potter series for only the second time ever. I've only read through the whole thing once before. So that's... I'm partway, maybe a third of the way or halfway through Goblet of Fire right now. So that's something that'll take some time. For about a year and a half now, I've been working on reading the Redwall series, which I own a pretty good chunk of. There's a billion books in it, so I don't know what percentage I own. But yeah, read several of those. Want to keep reading those. I have recently finished up Jack White's Camelot Chronicles. Huge, epic series. I think there might be a book and like a prequel coming out this year if I'm lucky. Fantastic, realistic, historical fiction version of the King Arthur legend. Which is rare. Like, you don't usually get King Arthur with all the fantasy stripped out of it. But it's a really interesting take on it. I'm kind of obsessed with Arthur. I've got so many different Arthurian series in my shelves. This is one of the best written ones, and there's thousands upon thousands of pages in the series. So I finished that up in 2017 after 15 years of trying, I think. Finally made myself read everything that'd been published. Then I find out he's coming out with a new one. So yeah, that's my reading adventures. Whoops. Didn't mean to grab that screenshot. That's my reading adventures for the last year and some of it will be continued on into the new year. Alright, this is probably going to be a problem for me. Yep, here goes. Oh, he's primarily an attacker. How about that? 2 little hexes and then a lot of melee. That's cool. Now I really wish I had a Signet of Capture. I don't think I have illusionary weaponry unlocked on this account. I might. I don't think I do. I don't know. Of course, there's the usual thing. I need to eat better in the new year. That'll probably happen part of the year. You know how it goes. Yeah, we're not even halfway vanquished yet. It's 11:48. We got 12 minutes. We're going to be counting down the new year in this map. That was easy. I always feel a little cheated by the Australians on New Year's Eve. Like it's in the morning for me, and they're like, Happy New Year, and I'm like, screw you, year. I'm just teasing. A couple of Australian buddies of mine on YouTube, Defying Peace and Mad Exile. You should check them out. Pretty awesome people. A little bit of lag there. Love how they bunch up, though. So helpful. So obliging. In 2017, I finally, after years of procrastination, really started putting more effort into woodworking as a little bit of a side hobby. Nothing that I'm spending a lot of time doing, but you know, just as a break every now and then, mostly trying to do useful stuff. One of the useful things that I did was create some stuff for a raised garden bed. I'm not going to get into the details of that here, but basically the soil here sucks, so you have to build gardens. You can't just like plow the ground and plant them. So that's something I want to continue doing, both the woodworking aspect and working in the garden. Not so much a resolution as a challenge for myself. I would like to grow and use $100 worth of produce. You are used to large gardens, that's nothing. But for someone who's basically a non-gardener, that's oh geez, that's different. These guys are not bunching up. Very unkind of them, very inconsiderate. Right, oh, okay. These guys were a little stubborn. They didn't necessarily want to die. I don't know what they had against it. Could have pulled them, I guess, and got them to bunch up better, but whatever. It's all good. This particular hero team build is really effective, and I'm not even close to being optimized. They do not have the equipment they're supposed to have. But, just normal vanquishing like this, they do really, really well. In smaller groups, like where the team size is limited, party size is limited, I like Zabway. I know it's outdated, but I like it. And if you couldn't tell, I've never really been a min-max or power player anyway, so I don't have to be the most efficient and effective at everything I do. Right. Oh, you know, I should be scraping the edges of this. Forgot about Cartographer. It's another title track I need to work on. Nothing like scraping the edges of a map to rack up all the little map points you can get. Well, let's do this. Yeah, Cartographer is one of the more tedious titles you can get by actually playing the game. Not as tedious maybe as the stuff that requires you to collect tons and tons of alcohol and sweet tooth points and whatnot. That's right. Bunch up. Love you guys. Thank you. Ooh, eggnog. I'm still working on the drunkard title track. Got a ways to go yet. I'm close. I'm over 9,000 points, I think. And you gotta have over 10,000? I think that's right. Okay, there's the entrance to Drock's Forge right there. I'm going to steer clear of that. I know we've already come this way. I'm just scraping the edge of the map again. Oh, hey, we're on final countdown, guys. Oh, heck yeah. Let me just pause right here. Where's the, where's my clocks app? Please don't let me miss it. How lame would that be? Oh, it's midnight. I missed it. Happy New Year, East Coast, United States, Eastern Time, people. Happy New Year. Dang, I can't believe I missed the actual countdown. Yeah, I can. Whatever. Awesome. Well, it's 2018. Let's hope it's a good year. Excuse me, I just... Oh, where do we go? There we are. I was just clicking out of the window for a second. Alright. I do always, like... I don't make a huge deal about a lot of holidays. And truthfully, I don't make a huge deal about resolutions, although setting challenges for myself is a thing I do like to do. I always get kind of introspective, kind of thoughtful at the end of the year. You know, we say it's just a way of marking time, and that's true. It is just a way of marking time. But we mark time for a reason, and that's... Well, it's ultimately because we have so little of it. And we kind of want to try to make the best of it, make the most of it. Pursuing the cartographer title in Guild Wars might not be always the best way of accomplishing that, but Let's see, what is this little settlement? Ice Caves of Sorrow, that's right. Okay. But yeah, I look back on a good year. Like my baby girl has been incredible and is still incredible. More incredible every day. I'm a proud daddy. Work's going well. My hobbies are going well. Most things about life are good. I complain more than I ought to, considering how good my life is. I guess that's most of us, though. Yeah, trace that down. Life is good. And it's... maybe I should realize that more often than just at the end of the year. I don't hear a bunch of fireworks going off in the neighborhood. That seems strange. Just wanted to point out I have yet to pick up a candy cane shard. That's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I think as soon as I finish vanquishing this area, I am going to call it quits for the evening. This is not a goodbye. Please notice that I still have a lot left to vanquish. If you're not familiar with it, up here, I've got to fill up this little bar in order for the vanquish to be complete. It's the number of enemies in the area. So far I've killed 252, and I'm not quite 2/3 of the way full. So, yeah. There's probably about 400 enemies here, give or take. Let's see, where does this one go now? Ice Dome. That just goes into another explorable area. I will not be going in there because that's just another area I would have to vanquish. Oh no, I've already vanquished Ice Dome. That's good. That's nice. See, so we've got to figure out how to get down to where those Grawl are. That's going to be exciting. Grab another screenshot. Oh, hello. This mighty Grawler, not so mighty. I'm okay with that. We're going to go back down the ramp here, scrape the northern edge of this lake, just to be sure I'm mapping out everything that can be mapped. A little bit of terrain glitch here. Can't tell you the number of hours I've spent, like, smashing my character's face up against a wall in this game. Alright. Let's go up and kill whatever's at the top then. Some more Grawl. Oh, I do see a boss. Lobo Dim Dim. Sounds like a smart fella. Okay. Come on, guys, get back. Can't tell. Oh, that's Necromancer Green. Sometimes I have a hard time telling between Necro Green and Ranger Green. Alright, let's see what we got here. Survivor, yes, yes, please. I will take that Survivor room. Thank you very much. It sounds lovely. Oh yeah, I never did this either. Yeah. Hello. When Master died. That's awesome. Wait, is that Norgu? Nope. Nope, it's not. Guess they've got a minion master. Oh, Candy Cane Shard. 301 enemies, and I scooped up one Candy Cane Shard. Very nice. I feel well rewarded for my efforts. So we're going to go back and scrape along this. Nice. Oh, enemies. Finally. Jeez. Oh, hello. Didn't see him. Should have been paying attention. And I wasn't. There we go. Alright, well, that was a short-lived distraction. Back to scraping the wall, I guess. I mean, like, look, if I zoom out, like, this is where most of the enemies are going to be that I'm missing, right? Like, I know that, but I'm working on that cartographer title. So, here we are. Just want to be sure I don't miss any tiny little chunk along the edge. I think I'll take my chances on missing something down that way. I think I've probably got all that. Alright, well, back to scraping. Alright, and I may be wrong, but I feel like it was somewhere around here. Maybe a little after here that I started scraping in the first place. At this point, I think, yeah. I think I should be able to go off and explore the interior of the map without worrying that I've missed a tiny little fraction of a something along the edge. Man, my mouse is skipping a little bit. It's starting to get on my nerves. Not sure what's up with that. Normally behaves itself pretty well. Ooh, Ranger Tome. Yay! Good drop. Alright, 347. Still a bit left to go. Yeah, I think we are going to hit about 400 kills by the time we're finished vanquishing. Uh-oh. Something dropped a purple something? Oh, there it is. Grawl Elementalist Gear. Beastmaster's Major Illusion Magic. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah. Alright. 373. I've got to be getting close now, right? Let's see. How do I get down there? Oh, yay. I love these guys. No, really, I do. Alright, so I gotta get to that western half of it. Oh, yeah. Stream's going a little bit longer than I'd really planned on. So it's okay. Let's check on something right quick. Let's see. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Got a bit of a long walk ahead of me. Like I said, this game world is really big. And within an area, you kind of pay for that by having to really take your time getting anywhere. But I do have Dunkero, I think, maintaining fall back, which is a shout that boosts my speed. So that buff really does a lot to help make this more tolerable. Alright, so where's that crone at? Oh, tell me I don't have to double back. The one crone. This is where vanquishing gets really, really tedious. Oh, man. Did she possibly just wander within range of my spells? Let's see. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, here we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad, actually. Get my eggnog. Alright, don't see anything else around, so let's keep going where we were going. We are at 386 enemies killed. Ooh, my second candy cane shard of the evening. Nice. At this rate, I'll have an average of 2 shards for every 200... Or, sorry, 1 shard for every 200 enemies. Very nice. This is definitely a good investment of my time. Nah, it's all good. I would have ended up vanquishing this area anyway, because gotta get my Vanquisher title. Ooh, there we go. Hmm. 401 enemies defeated. Very, very close. which obviously means I missed something. Small group in a large map. It's going to take me forever to find them. Could be something down here, it could be something up here. I think I want to go check out this area and then kind of work my way down to that corner. Let's see, what route do I need to take for that? No, really? Nothing? Come on. Of course, I don't really even know if it's possible to get into that corner down there. Oh. Well, yeah, I guess if I pointed at it and walked forward, that might do the trick. Well, back in this entrance area, maybe? Where I first came in? This is probably the last group, actually. At least I hope so. Yes! Alright. Got it. That's the end of the Vanquish, and that, folks, is the end of the stream. Thank you very much for showing up. Hope you kind of enjoyed watching this. Probably part of this stream is going to be reworked into a little video later on in the week. Basically, I'm going to be taking the parts where I'm talking about channel updates and New Year's resolutions, and just gonna edit down to just those, and it'll be much shorter. So if you've already seen this all the way through, don't waste your time going and watching that, unless of course you just want to. Can't imagine why you would. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.